Stephanie Kemmerman, the Stock Whisperer, here to tell you the September 10th, the Dark Pool Weekly Whispers. But before we get to this week's hot stock picks following the Dark Pool, we got to go over last week's because holy cow, 95% ROI if you had taken all of my whispers, and I don't expect you to take them all, but if you just got a couple, it was a really good week. In fact, definitely one of the best weeks in the Java Pit Trading Room. And I got to just give a shout out to the Trader of the Week, Dave B. We call him E-Man. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you have done in the trading room. We love you for all that you do. That spreadsheet is amazing. So thank you. All right, so 95% ROI, and guess what? 24 hit targets. It was a really phenomenal week. The short on MU alone, 16%. Facebook, everybody in my trading room was shorting Facebook, and then we took that bounce up, and I'll get to the trade for this week. And also LVS, that was another huge winner, 8%. So hope you guys got at least some of these. But if you didn't, guess what? We have more this week, so let's get started. All right, so let's start with the SPY because we had the biggest dark pool level that we've had in a while. I spoke about that last week. Those Levi's, those late dark pool sell prints at 289.82. We had 7 million last week, and guess what? We had another 5 million around the same level, 289.84. So we are going, and you can see we had a pullback. This was a great short this week. It was really the first time we had heavy dark pool selling coming in. And you can see we're, in this channel as well. We've touched down, we touched the top. So we are getting close to the bottom of this channel. So this week, I'm only going to be bullish on the SPY if we can go up and break above where the dark pool was selling. So bullish above 290. And I'm going to be bearish below 286.25. All right, so watch those levels. Let's go on to the Russell, the IWM. We didn't have that much dark pool activity. Just a little bit on Friday. We had a couple dark pool prints that came in at 170.54. But again, nothing really heavy. But we're going to be bullish above 170.150, and I'm going to be bearish below 170. Let's go to the next one because this is the big kahuna, the QQQ, guys. We got massive prints that came in, actually the biggest level on Tuesday, and I sent out a push notification on the app at 186.64. This was a great short, but guess what we got on Friday? Even bigger print. So Tuesdays were 2.4 million. On Friday, 5.6 million. Double. Okay, so we are going to have a large move in the NASDAQ. And those prints came in at 181.76. So how do we trade this? Well, pretty easy. We're going to be bullish above 182.50. You can see here, I drew this trend line, and we broke below it. We really have to climb back above that, and of course, above this print level for me to become bullish on the NASDAQ. However, if we break below 181, I'm going to be bearish on the QQQs. All right, so let's go to the DIA. So you can see that the Dow really did nothing. Yeah, was actually held up pretty strong. It was really a little bit of a correction in the NASDAQ this week. And the SPY, but the Dow 30 held up really strong. So we're going to be bullish above 260. Okay, if we can break back above that 260 level, we close below it, I'll be bullish. And I'm going to be bearish below 258.75. Now, I'll tell you what we did get. We got one dark pool print on the DIA at 260.25. Now, we get these prints when a big move is going to happen. It's not a question of how many, but we just all of a sudden get one, which we did on Friday. Okay, so watch these levels. These are going to be pretty big. I'm expecting a move to come in here. Now, let's talk about the dollar, because I have a lot of Forex traders that send me emails and say, well, can you follow the dark pool with Forex? And my answer is yes, because we get dark pool activity on UUP, which is a dollar ETF, and USDU. And look at the volume that came in on UUP on Tuesday, September 4th. We got a pretty big print, actually about 500,000 print, and it was $25.30. Okay, so we're gonna be bullish above, and that's unusual. You can see it barely even trades that. That was a high volume day. We have a little bit of a shake. Now comes the real move. So we're gonna be, and I'm not gonna trade this, but I'm gonna watch this to trade gold especially, and of course oil, which I'm going to get to because we had massive dark pool activity in both those two sectors. Okay, so just keep in mind we're going to be bullish above 25.40. Okay, the dollar is going to soar back up again, and I'm going to be bearish below 25.20. When the dollar goes up, usually gold goes down. When the dollar goes down, gold goes up. So this is really key, but let's go to gold, okay, because we had mega prints. But let's just start with GLD. This week, we had dark pool activity at 113.20 to 113.30. And I'm going to be bullish above 114. We've been in this wedge. Actually, if I just draw this line, yeah, it's been a bit of a gold wedge here. We really need to break up or out here. So I'm going to be bullish above 114, and I'm going to be bearish below 113, and I put all my targets here. But the big kahuna of the dark pool activity for gold is IAU. If you recall, back in June, right? Remember I told you a big move in gold was going to come. I had a lot of impatient people that were emailing me every day going, how come it's not moving? How come it's not moving? Okay, it took a little bit of time before the move to happen. All right, because the dark pool, they're not going to move it until they're done, and we're always going to see this consolidation period before a big move. And in this case, it was distribution. If you recall back here, we were bullish above 12.55 and bearish below 12.25. And finally, it broke down and it had a massive move. Now, I don't trade IAU because it is slow. Definitely prefer to go long GLD and actually go short GDX because the miners have been weak. So keep that in mind as well. But here we are once again, big dark pool activity coming into IAU, 10 million. And I just want to let you know, I went back and searched how many million were back here. It was about 20 million. So they may not be done yet, but 10 million is very big. So we are going to get a big move. And I'm going to be bullish above 1160. And again, I'm not trading IAU, but I'm going to be bearish below 1140. I'm going to trade all other gold vehicles. So let's go to ABX because we did have prints on ABX as well. And we had dark pool activity at 993. So we're going to be bullish above 1025. And I'm going to be bearish below 975. And we had massive activity on USLV. Very, very big activity came in. In fact, 2.9 million came in. And that's massive. Okay, at $5.92 for USLV. Just want to put a little warning out on USLV. It's a decaying ETN. Okay, yeah, it's constantly rolling down the hill. It's not something you hold, you get married to, you hope comes back. It's a short-term play. I'd rather trade other silver vehicles, SLV, PAAS. but we had dark pool activity on USLV, so I'm going to watch these levels. And we're going to be bullish above 625 and bearish below 575. All right, so watch that. Let's go to oil. Okay, oil, we had some dark pool activity that came in on USO. Last week we had $14.44, and when it went below, it was a good short this week. But this week we got great activity coming in at $14.25 and $14.50. So let me just zoom in here so you can see $14.50. So if we can go back up here and break above $14.50, we're going to be above all those levels. $14.25, $14.44, which was last week's, and $14.50. Then I'm going to be bullish on oil, and up we go. However, if we break down below 14, that's going to be uber bearish, and we're most likely going to go down to this bottom support trend line, which you can see I've drawn out, and yeah, it's been a long-term trend line. Okay, so those are your levels. But guess what we also got? We got prints on OIH, which we get from time to time, and we always have big moves when we get these. I drew a trend line. You can see it's hitting the bottom of it, which is usually where the dark pool likes to come in and buy. So let's check out these levels. I'm going to be bullish above 23.25. Let me zoom in. Okay, the purple lines are always the whisper. Bullish above, bearish below. So bullish above 23.25, and we should move up. And this is more of a retracement trade back to the 8 exponential moving average, which is a very popular pattern. That's always going to be a brick wall. But once we can break and close above the 8, then there's another trade to the top of the channel. But I'm going to be bearish below 23. Okay, my target's going to be 22.80. So let's go on to DBE. That's the energy fund, because we got dark pool activity. 687,000 shares traded at 17, and I'm going to be bullish above 17.20, and I'm going to be bearish below 16.60 for that. And this is highly unusual. It doesn't trade a lot, so it's definitely very interesting. We're definitely going to watch that. Let's go to Chesapeake, because this was a great trade this week. Great short below those prints. But guess what we got this week? More massive prints. Is this the bottom? We came down to, let me just zoom out, the 200 simple moving average, which is where computers like to buy. And we got some prints on Chesapeake at 403 and 405, 2.9 million. So this is how we're going to trade it this week. We're going to be bullish above 420, and we're going to be bearish below $3.87, because if it comes back down to 387, to that 200 simple moving average, and it can't hold there, this is going to be uber bearish. It's going to have a big tumble down. So this is so important to watch this week. Okay, so let's go on to financials. Yeah, let's go to XLF. And we got a lot of whispers this week. Okay, so XLF really did not do much this week. Pretty much consolidated, went sideways, but it still held this bottom trend line. You can see that black line. Yep, it still held it. And we did get some dark pool activity at 28.49. So I'm going to be, and we moved down. So this is really key. Are we going to be able to hold that or not? I'm going to be bullish above 28.50, and I'm going to be bearish below 28.25 for XLF. And Bank of America, remember that? Had massive prints last week. Did not move yet. Okay, so this trade did not happen yet. So keep watching this. We had 6.5 million at 31.28. We are below it, so I am bearish for now, but I'll be uber bearish if we break below 30.75, and I'll only become bullish if we go above those prints, 31.37. And now let's go to one that we don't normally see dark pool activity on, KeyCorp. And we got 500,000 at 21.15 on Friday. So I'm going to be bullish above 21.25 and bearish below 21. And let's not forget about EUFN. The Europe Financials ETF. Again, remember we had those massive prints that came in? Has not made a big move, but it's starting to move down. So I'm going to be bearish below 1975. And I'm only going to be bullish if it can break above all those prints, above 20.25. Sometimes it takes a couple weeks, and sometimes it happens really quickly in a day or two. Actually, most of the time, you guys, if you've noticed, these trades happen the first 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. But sometimes they may take a week or so. So let's go to Citibank, because we had dark pool activity at $70.20 and $69.70. Pretty wide. So I'm going to be bullish above 70.25 and bearish below 69.37, because that's the bottom of this trend line. And if we can't hold it, you can see, look at this also. We have a double top. Actually, a quadruple. Is this a quadruple top, you guys? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if we break down here, look out below for Citibank. Okay, let's go to technology. Yeah, this has been an incredible week to trade technology. NVIDIA. We don't normally get dark pool on NVIDIA, and we did. We got a 350,000 share print. 273.26. So here is the trade, guys. Bullish above 275, bearish below 270. The $5 increments are the strongest increments, especially on these higher price stocks. You can see, right? It went right to 285, came down right to 240 here. So that's why those levels are so key, and that dark pool print is right in between them. Ooh, let's go to this next one. This one is exciting. I like Hewlett-Packard. I like it because it hasn't moved yet. And we had mega prints. 1.8 million came in at 24.75. So we're going to be bullish above 25. That's a $5 level. Really big. If we can break above that, that's bullish. And I'm going to be bearish below 24.60. Let's go to Facebook. This was the trade of the week. Love Facebook. And guys, guess what happened this week? It finally filled in the gap. I know I've been talking about this for a long time, right? This gap right here, right? We did the gap, and here's another gap. Just to recap, we did the gap fake out, and then we did another gap fake out. That's so popular. Then we came down and we filled the gap. The question is, are we going to move up and fill this gap in? Well, here are the levels. The levels for the dark pool, we had a 500,000 print, 161.58. That's pretty big. We're going to follow that print. We closed above it. And this 160 is very powerful. That's a $5 increment again, but we spotted really big volume that came in when it touched down there. And so we're going to only be bearish if we break below 160. And we're going to be bullish if it breaks above 165. Let's go to Baba. Yeah, we had some prints on Baba. 163.75. Big print came in on Baba. 675,000. And we got another smaller print at 161.95. So we're going to be bullish. Here's that $5 increment level again. Bullish above 165 and bearish below 160. All right, I think you guys are getting it now, right? NXPI, semiconductor, we had massive prints. Once again on this one, we got 500,000 at 94, another 800,000 at 93.25. So we're going to be bullish above 95, and we're going to be bearish below 93. Let's go to JD. This is a great one. I love it because we had a mega print that came in 1.4 million at 27. It's gotten completely crushed. We also have a high volume doji. See this one right here? Yep, I love these. Always bullish above the high of that candle and bearish below the low, and that's why those are my levels. The print is right in the middle. This is going to be a great trade. I don't care which direction it goes. I'm going to be prepared on both sides. Going to be bullish above 28 and bearish below 26.50. Okay, let's go out of the country. Let's go to Germany. Yes, Germany had massive 3 million print on this ETF, 29.77, and we are below the print. Is this the splash? Could be. I'm going to be prepared. If it does move up and goes above 29.77, I'm going to be bullish above 29.80. And if it does drop below 29, I'm going to be bearish. Now, we also had big dark pool prints on EWH, Hong Kong ETF. Unusual. 6 million. Yes, that's right. Look at this volume bar, guys. That's big. So we had prints at 23.48. And we're going to be bullish above 23.75. And we're going to be bearish below 23. Let's go to IEMG. This is Emerging Markets ETF. And we had unusual activity on this. 3 million. Okay, traded at $50.55. And this ETF consists of stocks like Baba, Baidu, China Mobile, Taiwan Semiconductor, Samsung. And so this is definitely one you want to watch. We're going to be bullish above 51 and bearish below 50. And last but not least, India, INDA. Unusual 500,000 print came in at 34.71. So we're going to be bullish above 35 and bearish below 34.20. All right, let's go to our last stocks coming up on this list. Call it like the miscellaneous section. Let's go to Vodafone. Yeah, we had 4 million coming in. That's big. $21.28. And we're going to be bullish. I'm giving this one some room, okay? Big print. 21.75. I'm going to be bullish above, and I'm going to be bearish below 21. Now let's go to TLT. Yeah, the bonds. This is definitely my favorite one to play. We did have some prints on other bond stocks that move really slow, but TLT is my favorite. They got totally hammered. Where's the money going? I don't know, but we did have a print on TLT at 119.69. Okay, and this is so key. This is a bottom trend line, and again, it looks very toppy here. We had about 3 or quadruple top, right? Almost. Just go back in this chart. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if we can't hold this bottom trend line, look out below. Bearish below 119. I'm only going to be bullish above 120. If we do take a bounce up, that's a key level. Okay, let's go to XLU. We don't normally get prints on this, so when we do get big moves. This is the utility ETF. And we had dark pool that came in at 54.25 and 54.27. Almost 1,860,000. And so we're going to be bullish above 54.50 and bearish below 54. But if we do break below this trend line, okay, look out. That's really key. Let's go to SCHM. Yeah, this stock, this is an ETF, the Schwab Midcap. It has stocks like WorldPay, Square, AMD, Splunk in it. And it's very unusual. Look at the big volume bar we got. Yeah, is this selling at the top? Looks like it could be. We are testing this trend line right here. So this is so key. If we can't hold it, look out below. I'm going to be bearish below 57.80. And I'm only going to be bullish above the print, but above 58.50. So key, all right? So watch SCHM. Or you can trade those stocks individually. All right, because those ETFs might move a little slow. So WP, right, I would be bearish below 95 and bullish above 97. All right, SQ, which is square, I would be bullish above 90 and bearish below 87.50 and so forth. Let's go to BAX, Baxter. We had unusual dark pool activity that came in 74.51. Going to be bullish above 75. Again, that's that key $5 increment level. It went there, computer sold it, pulled back. If it can break up above that, uber bullish on that, okay? Going to be bearish below 74. Let's go to NWL, Newell Brands. And I love this one. Dark pool activity 21.93. Going to be bullish above 22 and bearish below 21. Let's go to XLI. Oops. There we go. This is the industrial ETF, XLI. And, I mean, this has stocks like Boeing, 3M, Honeywell, UNP, GE, UTX, UPS, Caterpillar, Lockheed Martin, CSX. And again, dark pool activity came in almost 500,000 at 77.44. So we're going to be bullish above 78 and we're going to be bearish below 77 for XLI. Oh, I love this one. PCG. I'm going to show you why. Yeah, this is awesome. We don't normally get that much dark pool activity on this one. 1.6 million came in at 45.45. Another 500,000, 45.65. So we're going to be bullish above 46. And we're going to be bearish below 45. Okay, so keep your eye on PCG. Let's go to ABT. Abbott Laboratories. We had a 1.3 million print, 65.25. So we're going to be bullish above 66.50. If it can break above that 8, there's a lot of room to go up. And, of course, bearish below 65. All right, that's a key level. Let's go to the next one. CenturyLink, STL. Had quite an upthrusty kind of candle on Friday, right? The sellers took it down. So only if we close above that upthrust, above 22.50, am I going to be bullish. And I'm going to be bearish below 21.50. We had dark pool activity that came in 21.86 to 21.94. Let's go to Walgreens, WBA. Yeah, I really like this one too. Is this a rounded bottom? Yeah, is this a rounded bottom? We have dark pool activity that came in at a big one. 825,000 share print at 68. So if this is a rounded bottom, and the buyers are coming in right here, we should have no problem moving all the way up for Walgreens. However, if it's selling, I'm going to be bearish below 67.50. So I love this setup. So excited. We have so many good setups this week. But don't be overwhelmed. If you miss something, it's not a big deal. There's so many. Again, IUSV had massive dark pool activity last week as well. This week, 56.45. Last week, 56.78. Okay, we haven't moved yet. Now, this has JP Morgan, Berkshire, ExxonMobil, Wells Fargo, okay, CVX, Citibank, AT&T, Verizon, J&J. A lot of big stocks. Look at this volume bar. This is big. So we're going to be bullish above 56.80. It's got to break above last week's prints and this week's prints for me to get bullish. Going to be bearish below 56.25. And again, you don't have to actually trade IUSV. You can find your favorite one in these top 10 holdings and trade that as well. So Cody. We've had a lot of dark pool in the past on Cody. It's been a great trade this week. 1.2 million at 1241. So I'm going to be bullish above 1275, bearish below 12 for Cody. And this one, check out Wendy's. Wow, wow, wow. Who's eating at Wendy's? This was massive, 2 million. We don't normally get this kind of volume. It's $17.50. And it closed really strong. So again, if you're not in it yet, 18's the next level. We're going to be bullish above that. And I'm only going to be bearish below 1725. And one more to go. MGM. Dark pool came in at 2680. We have a pretty high volume doji right here. So I'm going to be bullish above 27 and bearish below 2650. So there you have it. Those are your dark pool weekly whispers for September 10th, 2018. Until next time, happy trading. That's my secret. Can you keep it? My secret. My secret.